What's good, everybody? Yes, your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Unfortunately, we're talking about Dr. Dre's wife again. And the $1 billion divorce settlement again. And we keep talking about this again and again and again. And you know what? I actually would leave it alone. But it's hard to stay away from this burning bush. And so I have to keep addressing it. Now, let's go back to about 3 or 4 weeks ago, where Dr. Dre's soon-to-be ex-wife allegedly was accused of stealing over $400,000 from one of the business accounts. Okay. Now, obviously, a business is its own entity, just like a nonprofit. So if you take money from a business, and even if you're on the account and you don't have a reason as to why you're taking that money, it's still a criminal thing. Okay. And now she's been investigated. Here's what's been happening. Dr. Dre's wife, in response to that, has been coming up with these allegations. She's trying to come out and force, his mistress to spill some beans. She then said that he had abusive coercive control over her. All right. But now what she's trying to do is to see if he's trying to father outside kids in the marriage. Now, this is quite desperate. It's almost like you guys who, you've gotten shot down by Big Booty Keisha, and you keep asking her, "Tay Music, baby, what can I do to get your number? I mean, we could just be friends. I mean, listen, we could just talk. We can just hang out. We ain't got to do nothing. I mean, let me put the tip in. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?" This is desperate. And the reason why it's so desperate is because she knows that she can't get the money. She's already lost one lawsuit. So now she's trying to make him turn over any paperwork that says he might be the father of any child. What this looks like to me, it looks like she looks like a fighter that is down in the 12th round. You've lost every round and you need a knockout. So every punch you're throwing, you're swinging. All right. It's not even it's a wild swing. A wild swing. And it's so desperate, it's actually funny. But it just goes to show you, if you're a guy that has money, if you're a guy that has means, and you're stupid enough to get married to a thought like this. Yes, I called her thought because why? She is after this man's money. She did the same thing with Sadell 3 after his money. She's after Dre's money. Thoughting it up. If you have money and you're dumb enough to get married to somebody who doesn't have anything, may the force be with you. All right? It's kind of what I got to say there. And if you do get married and you sign the prenup, then here's what she's going to say. Well, he forced me to sign the prenup. I didn't sign the prenup under my own free will. He made me sign the prenup. He had coercive control over me. See, these are some of the things that you can face. I'm not saying what happened with every woman, but here are the situations that you're going to face. It can happen. Now what you're dealing with is every tidbit. It's kind of like, Donald Trump right now. He's lost the election. He doesn't want to let it go. All right? He's looking for every reason to stay in office, whether it's, the Georgia appeal, Michigan appeal, Wisconsin appeal, and I get it. He has some rights to do that, right? But in the case of Nicole Young, she's caught red-handed for stealing $400,000. Wouldn't let the guy get his clothes back, just being the bitch. Now what she wants to do is to make the guy's life a living hell by trying to prove something is not true. That he fathered outside kids, and she wants proof of that. Now, obviously, if Dr. Dre, a man who is worth all this money, had fathered outside kids while he was married to her, it's something that we would know. It will be common knowledge. All right? Some woman would have taken him to court. All right? Some woman would have taken him to court and gotten money from him. It's a lottery check, right? But again, she has nothing to stand on. So because she has nothing to stand on, she's desperate. It just goes to show you guys, I want to talk to you about this also. As an African American man, right? When you're doing very well, a lot of you guys, we don't have the wealth that Dr. Dre has or that kind of money. But here are some of the things that we forget about. We don't know that a lot of times women are watching your success. All right? Women are watching your success. You'd be surprised to know that if you're a guy that's doing very well, a lot of times people know you don't know them. You're a guy that has a lot of money. You're a guy that's doing very well. Somebody knows you very well. And they put themselves in places where you're at. All right? And they target successful guys. They target guys with money. They target guys with education. They target with guys like all the time. And brothers are just not ready for it. The same thing happened to Dr. Dre. Had this young woman, beautiful. Dr. Dre at the time was, kind of fat, chubby, a lot of money. Oh, she really loves me. No, bro, she's been watching you. She knows who you are, what you do. Okay? You've been targeted. And this is what they want. So I urge guys, understand that people have ulterior motives when they want to deal with you a lot of times. Unless, especially if you're known for doing something well, gotta watch it. Well, guys, what do you think about this? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, guys. Check out the Patreon. The first comment there. I know sometimes I don't leave it because YouTube won't let me leave it, but I'm there now. And thank you for all the support, brothers. Thank you for the subscriptions. And as you know, the buffoonery remains the all-time high. I'm out.